everyone, it's Dana with Bluegirlbookz, and I'm just showing you all the pages of my adult coloring book today. Each page has, I'll show you, there's the image, and some of them are grayscale, and then there's a whole blank page on both sides, blank, and then there's the next image. Also, what you can do is, if you feel like it's going to bleed through, you can take a piece of vellum, which is very cheap to get at like Blick Art Studio, and you just put the vellum in between each image, and that takes care of any issues. Even if you have a different coloring book that doesn't give you this much blank paper in between the images, which I really had to do that. I just wanted people, because when you print on Amazon, you don't get a choice of how thick you want your paper. You don't even get a choice of how the printing comes out. Like some of these, I feel like, not this one, but some of these I feel like the ink didn't spread like it should. And so you don't really get to control that unless you use a private printer, which I will be looking into next year. But to get started, I definitely need to use Amazon. I live in San Diego, and I started this book a little over 2 years ago. At the time, I did not know it was going to be a coloring book, adult coloring book. But then that happened, and thanks to my youngest son, who kept spurring me on literally every day to create a coloring book, it finally has materialized. So you can get this on Amazon right now. I also have a digital shop on Etsy under my same company name, Bluegirlbookz. Everything's being, I'm doing more work on everything. A second book, all of the images on Etsy and getting those. I'm doing a lot updating that, so yeah, but I want to show you every page. Right now, they're all hand drawn. Some of them I did put into GIMP, and I used a filter called oh my god, kaleidoscope. So that's how you get this kaleidoscope image, abstract image. I also, once I'm done drawing it by hand, I scan it and then I vector it in Adobe Illustrator, and that really helps with it just being a better looking piece of artwork. But anyways, let me just get through these for you. See if I can just do it this way. But I really want you to see each page. I don't know if other people do this, but I think it's important. It's only $9.99. I think it's important for people to know what they're getting. All of my work is original. You won't see it anywhere else unless it's one of my social medias. My longest history of social media is going to be my TikTok, where from almost the very beginning I documented everything, like how I did it, when I did it, why I did it, what tools I used to format my book. It's definitely my journey. So oh goodness, I don't know why I'm yawning. Today is November 17th, 2025. My drawing started to change along the way. It's always going to grow and move and, become, as you continue drawing, it's just what it does. Like this one, I don't see all the ink on here, so I know that it's Amazon, because this is not me. I vectored every single one of my images, and I just have no idea why this one is a tiny bit pixelated. I don't know. Maybe I uploaded the wrong file, but I don't think that I did. So I can't control everything with Amazon, so just be aware of that. But I noticed Johanna Basford, if that's how you say her name, she prints her books in China. So I'm definitely going to look into finding someone in China that does that, where I can have thicker paper. And here, I'll show you her book. I think I have it right here. I just had it in my hand. I was just looking at it. Hold on. Where in the heck is it? Okay, of course now I can't find it. I just literally had it in my hand. I'll find it later. Yeah, I was just looking at it. I tossed it somewhere. But her pages are much thicker, and she, I don't know, it's definitely a better product if you're looking for like superior product. But I mean, I'm really happy with what I have. It's just a paperback, 8.5 by 11, but I'm really happy with what I have. Very happy. Do I want it to be better and more amazing? Yeah, but this is my very first book. This one turned out more of a grayscale. That's okay though, because like there's a lot of people that like to just use like pastel pencils, and they don't want the lines to show. I gotta grab my other glasses. And they don't want the lines to show. And so I realized that it's not a bad thing when you see some grayscale. There's another color in there. It's like another color mixed in with this pink, but yeah, so you could, if you don't want the dark lines, you can just do it and color it so that, you know, you don't see any of those dark lines. I'm learning a lot. I mean, I was just drawing for 2 years and not really, you know, doing much else except concentrating on drawing. But now I'm like looking at everyone's YouTube and researching and, you know, just seeing what everybody's doing. And it's amazing. There are so many amazing artists out there, you guys. It's so inspiring. We're almost at the end. Very inspiring. It's amazing to see the entire world get together as an artist or a musician, but in our case it's artists. This was one of the first ones that I did. Let me see if I can move in here. And yeah, hold on, let me turn this a little bit. Yeah, this was one of the first ones that I just got so engrossed in drawing, and it was huge. Very happy. This one is based on Echo Park, which is where I was born, very near here. My birth mother lived in Echo Park in LA. I've got pictures of her in Echo Park. So this was an Echo Park day where I did a lot of research about Echo Park, and then immersed that history into my image. Here's Kaleidoscope again done in GIMP. And it is a little bit tiny, but still, if you have tiny pens and you like that, you can definitely do that. Kaleidoscope again, a closer image, and then there's my last page, and a little bit about me. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. And then November 12th, 2025. So anyway, I am super, you know, I'm just, oh, here's the back of my book. I should show you. Now this one, now I've actually changed the cover. I'm going to be uploading a new front and back cover, but this is what it looks like at the moment. And this I did in GIMP also. It's my original drawing. Here, I'll show you my original drawing. Hold on. That was my chair, by the way. That wasn't me farting. This was, this is a print of my original drawing. And then I manipulated it in GIMP. I love GIMP. It's very similar to Photoshop, but it's open source, free, and I've been using it for probably, oh my God, probably 20 years. I still don't know everything I need to know about GIMP, but so you can see how thick it is. I need my camera up higher, but it's thick. I couldn't put page numbers in here. I mean, I could have, but the company book bolt that I used to print this on is more for low formatting, and I would have had to have gone in and manually put page numbers on every page, and I just didn't feel like doing that. But there is a lot. Should be over 60 images and 1.5 pages of blank in between each one. So, all right, people, I hope you have a beautiful night. I'm going to be posting more tonight. It's 5:34 p.m. November 17th, 2025.